Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. Today it's time for a tutorial. Okay guys, welcome back and welcome to all my new subscribers. I've had a pretty good flow of new subscribers, so I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me, watching my videos and that sort of thing. I appreciate that support, you guys. So let's get into this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make these bookmarks. These bookmarks can go in a regular book. They can go in your journal if you want to put them in your journal. You can do whatever you want with these. And they're so cute, but so much fun, so easy to do. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's move these out of the way, and we will start with the supplies. Okay, so the supplies you are going to need for this is one, a paper clip. This can be any size paper clip you want. This is the jumbo paper clips from Sam's, and I got a whole big, I think it came with like 12 boxes of paper clips. You know how Sam's is. So I figured I could probably use all the paper clips. So there's that. This one right here is one of the small, exclusively ordered from Amazon. So you can use the little small paper clips. There's medium paper clips, whatever size you want to use. So you're going to need that. Next thing you're going to need is some kind of paper. Paper or cardstock. I already cut these down to save on time. But let's see. Let's see what mine are at. I don't normally measure, you guys, but this is 7.5 long and almost, it's about 2 3/4 wide. And then this one is smaller than that. This one is not even 2 inches. And then it is 7 inches long. So it's slightly shorter and slightly less wide, but that's what you want because you want to be able to see your background bookmark. So you guys can make these whatever size you want to. I just fold it and decide what looks good, you know, and you can do all different sizes. So the main size I have is like this size. These are pretty close to the same size. And then there's this tiny one for the little paper clips. And then this one right here is slightly less wide than these other ones. So whatever your choice is, whatever you want to do, there is no rules on this. So you're going to need some kind of paper. It doesn't even have to be cardstock. I got this one. I backed on cardstock. You can also use, like right here, this one right here is book page. You can see book page. And the back piece is just coffee dyed paper. So there's not even any cardstock on this one. So you can choose whatever kind of paper you want as well. Like I said, there's no rules. So you got that. You're going to need something. I got the seam binding, which is what I am using for the top. I tried to match it as close as I could to my back. So seam binding, ribbon, fabric, whatever you want for your topper. You're going to need some scissors, or if you're like me and you can't cut a straight line to save your life, you will use a cutter like this. We are going to need this hole punch. This is a 1-inch hole punch. You can use the little 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch hole punch, and I'll explain that to you in a moment. We're going to need some kind of a decoration. And then we're going to need some art glitter glue. That's what I use almost for everything because it dries fast and it dries really and it holds really well. So those are the supplies you're going to need. So let's move the supplies out of the way until we need them. Okay, so we're going to start here with your paper. So you guys can go ahead and pause the video, cut your papers the way you want using your cutter, or if you got a straight hand, steady hand, you can use scissors to cut that. Once you get your papers cut, we're going to fold them completely in half. So your edges are going to meet up on both of these. So they're going to look something like this. Now for this bottom one, we're going to take our paper clip and we are going to put the paper clip on there and get it as centered as you can, but don't push it all the way down. We're going to leave this little bit up, and you will see why in a moment. Now for the second one, you can use your scissors or the paper punch, whatever paper punch you have, and you're going to put like this little tiny notch. You can even use a utility knife or a crafting knife if you'd rather like open your paper up and then just cut your slit right there. But I found out that the paper punch is easier for me to find a center spot. So you barely want it in there. You don't want a big notch. You just barely want it in there. So you barely see the edge. And you're going to punch. And then you're going to see, well, see, that one's not going to be long enough. So I need to do that again. Okay, so now you can see, if you can see my finger underneath there, there is a little notch in there. So you just want this little notch. You don't want a big gaping hole there. So the scissors can work really well too, but I just like the punch because it makes that notch pretty good for me. So now once you get that done, you're going to go back to this and you're going to take this piece and you're going to slide it right over that paper clip. Oh, I pushed the paper clip down. Hold your paper clip when you put that on there and put that right in that notch, just like that. And if you get it centered well, your paper's going to center also. So we're just looking like this now. So you got this one on top and you still got your paper clip out right here. So the next thing we're going to do is take our seam binding or ribbon or whatever you're going to do. And I'm going to, since I use this, I'm going to do the loop process for this. So I'm going to loop this over and decide how big I want my ribbon on here. So I'm going to loop that end over so I'll get a good size that I can work with. And then I'm just going to cut this hanging off to match the end of that one. Like so. So there is my piece of seam binding. Okay, so now I'm going to loop it. And we're going to get this top and just kind of roll it up so you can stick it right through the paper clip like that. Next thing you're going to do is take these two ends right here and we're going to stick them through the loop, and that's the loop technique for doing this. So let's get the loop open and take these two and stick them through there. It might take a little bit of time. Now, before you pull on it, put some pressure on that paper clip so it's not going to move, and then you can get a nice tight pull on your binding or your ribbon or whatever. Now, once you get that in there, you're going to push that paper clip down the rest of the way. As far as that paper clip's going to go in, you're going to push it down there so that it's no longer sticking out. You don't have to do this loop way of doing this. You can stick it through your paper clip and just tie it if you want to just tie it. You don't have to use the technique of looping your ribbon and pulling it that way. I just like to do it that way because it's easy and you can get it pretty tight. Okay, so anyway, you get that paper clip pushed all the way down there so you don't even see the paper clip anymore. Okay, all you see is your beautiful ribbon and your paper. Now what you're going to do is take your glue, and like I said, I use art glitter glue, and we're going to lift this up right here, and you're going to glue around this paper clip as much as you can glue around the paper clip. So glue all the way around that paper clip like that, if you can see that. And then we're going to glue our paper. We're going to glue that whole top piece of paper. Don't do your bottom one because it's easier to see what's gluing down if you glue the one on top. Okay, so once you get that glued, you're going to just make sure that's still where you want it, if it's still even, and then you're just going to glue that down. So we're going to glue that down so it's nice and secure. Okay? Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to glue around this paper clip. I like art glitter glue because it holds so well and it dries quickly. So I generally don't have any issues with art glitter glue. The only issues I have if I don't get my pin back in there, it dries up and I gotta mess with it. And then we're gonna glue that down. And then you got something that looks like this. Okay? Okay. Now, what I do with my, where's my pin? Oh, there it is. Gotta get this pin in here, you guys, or it's gonna dry up on me and then give me all kinds of problems. Okay. Now, it's time to decorate. This is a really fun thing to do. If you guys want to, you can like, do your corners, and they can be, you can round your corners off if you want to round your corners off. It adds a little bit to it if you want to do that. I didn't include that because I wasn't planning on doing that. I guess I should have thought about that. So yeah, you can round your corners. Like this one, I did round my corners. If you can see that. I rounded the corners on both the top and the bottom piece. So you can round your corners if you'd like to. I kind of like the straight look for these bookmarks, but I mean, that's just me. So anyway, we are going to decorate now. Now your paper clip should stay in there since it's glued. It shouldn't be popping out. So hopefully that stays put for you guys. So now I chose two of these different, these are stickers. Both these are stickers. And I got them from Temu. And I'm trying to decide which one I think would look the best. I'm thinking the squared one is going to look better than the rounded one since this is squared. I'm also thinking I can put this one right here and I could put this one on the back. So both sides will have decorations. I think I'm going to do that. Is that cute? I like that. I think I'm going to do both of them. Something else I also discovered that really works well for these is putting sentiments on there. I really like it with the sentiments on it. And see, a lot of these I didn't do the back. Like I didn't do the back on this one. I think only one of these I did on the back was this one. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's get this unstuck. These are a little hard to... Oh, it wasn't so hard this time. Take the back off. This is really sticky too, so I don't think I really have to... My biggest issue will be lining that up and getting that on there straight. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I didn't bring any sentiments in here with me, so maybe I'll do that later. Now we're going to flip it over and we're going to put this one on the back. The first one I did with the stickers, this one right here, it took me forever to get that sticker off. The first one anyway. These. Okay, and now we're going to put this one. Let's see if we can get that where I want it. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Okay, there we go. All right, and there's that side. And I put that on upside down. Let's see if we can pull this off. We can. Okay, let's put this the right way. I'm got a battle going on here, you guys. There we go. We got it. What about that one? That one's okay. And there you go. That's how you make the bookmarks, you guys. And they just slide right over a book page. Just like this. And it stays snug. And it doesn't shift or anything. And it makes for a great bookmark. And you got your little ribbon up there at the top. So yeah. That is our tutorial for today. Let me know if you followed along and if you did one of these, if you didn't do one, what your thoughts are on them. And if you have any questions, pose them down in the comments below. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for staying tuned. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.